Well, we certainly can't complain about not getting any rain this morning. It's been a nice steady rain for over 4 hours now. Don's gone to get his paper with the umbrella. Yep, it's a refreshing 73 degrees out there right now. Can't beat that for July. Hi guys, you guys surviving out here in the rain? Yeah, all your food got wet from this morning, I'm sorry. Hi Tux, how are you buddy? Hi, you're dry. That's good. So I'm headed out to try to catch a shiny Articuno. Pokemon Go had a special 5 free raid passes and lots of shinies for a 3-hour window. Don's with me because there's a little tree limb down. Well, maybe not quite so little over the driveway that he needs to move on the way out. Wasn't there when he got the paper this morning. Yeah. And I'm in the van because I just don't have the heart to get Ruby messed up after Dawn completely detailed her out yesterday.
I told her she could do it.
Yeah, I just can't do it. It's gonna be like dry for 5 days and she's totally clean. I just can't. That would, you know, I'm gonna go a whole 10 miles maybe. Yeah. And it's just not worth it, so.
I understand. Well, thank you, sweetheart, for thinking about me. That's really sweet.
You're welcome. Yeah. Not too bad, but definitely needs to be moved out of the way. This is a common occurrence for us. Something coming down several times a year that we have to move off the driveway. There's my man.
So it's the first time we've had any water in the creek for a couple months now, I guess, since probably our early May. So we have our little waterfall here. So sweet. Of course, you have to listen to the engine of the Honda run.
So we're starting by meeting at the mill, which is right here on Main Street. This sign is really cute. I don't know. Well, just in time for the event, the sun is coming out and everything's popping out there. This is pretty crazy how many people we have trying to move between locations. Hi. I'm at a disadvantage catching for 2. Other folks are finishing before me. I did catch him on both accounts. I don't think he's a shiny, and we're headed to the next church. Gym. All right, I think Valor's on the end, Instinct is in the middle, and Mystic is here. Yep, lots of folks. This is the mayor's cat here at the Mineral Springs Inn. Hi, sweetheart. All right, this is Murals on Main, or Anne's Diamond Mine, and I think we're picking up even more people as we go because there are just a ton of people here. This is awesome. This is so much fun. All right, this is number 4. We're at Stick Boy. We're doing these really fast, almost too fast. I can't even throw all my balls and we're on to the next gym. We're at the Fuquay Arena Library now. So we did 5 raids in 70 minutes, in an hour and 10 minutes. I'm gonna stick with the group through 2 more raids because I have a couple more passes and no shinies for me or Johnny yet. I've caught 3 of the 5 for each of us. Number 6, Explore Church. All right, I'm coming, sweetie. All right, I just got a shiny for Johnny. We're here at NC Lighthouses, my favorite gym in Fuquay because of the mural. And we're starting to lose people because we've used up our 5 passes. But this is my last raid, my last chance for a shiny. That was a ton of fun. Hour and 45 minutes, 7 raid battles, and I just got my shiny Articuno here at Lighthouses, so I'm very pleased. They're headed over to Aviator now, but I'm gonna call it quits. I'm out of raid passes, and I'm tired, and I've got what I need, and I've just had enough fun, but it was awesome. So I'm glad I drove the van because I could just park anywhere and I didn't have to fret about door dings and the crowd walking past the car and all that kind of stuff. But I tell you what, driving the van is a lot more work. I had to remember to take the key. I had to reach out and pull the door shut. In the beginning, I was having to turn off the lights and turn off the windshield wipers. I got back in the car and it wasn't cool because it wasn't running and there wasn't any air going. So consider me a spoiled Tesla diva. Yes. So I can walk a little more, and because I'm already out. Look who brought me Ruby. Hey, hey, you could have the van keys, and I have my fob, so,
yeah, so you're good.
I'm good to go. Yep, Ruby's, I forgot and parked the van in Ruby's spot. That was kind of funny. Well, I tell you what, I got the best husband ever. Brought me the Tesla. This is so awesome. He was headed over to AutoZone to pick up a belt for the Scion that he needs to replace, and he said he didn't want to go to AutoZone in the Tesla. Hey, Donnie.
Yeah, I gotta go do replace fan belt. Ruby don't have no fan belts. I'm glad I don't have to put fan belts on Ruby, but I gotta put fan belt on that old thing.
Yeah, I'll come over and check out your work in just a second, as soon as I finish parking.
Sounds good. Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss. Thank you for bringing me Ruby.
So this is the 1.5 liter, 4 valve per cylinder, variable valve timing engine. It has a cold air intake system here, and the air filter is down there. It has a Borla exhaust on it, so it, you know, hopefully gets a few more horsepower than stock. It used to have a black valve cover, and I took it off and painted it with spray paint. And I painted the yellow things yellow, and I painted this yellow, trying to dress it up. And I've got one of those fancy Optima batteries in it. You know, it's cool looking too. So yeah, it's a little dirty, but you know, it's been a great little car. There's the belt, and that's on the alternator, and it goes over an idler, and then it wraps around the air conditioner compressor clutch, and then it goes to the crankshaft. I have the instructions. I had downloaded this manual off the internet years ago, and so I tried anyway. So I'm gonna attempt it. There were a couple YouTube videos on this engine. This is a 1NZFE, a 1NZFE, and this same engine is used in Toyota Yaris's, the small Toyotas, and so it's a common engine. And so there were several videos out there. I watched 2 of them. I am actually going to replace. I might replace the power steering pump belt also. It just depends on how much grief I get replacing the accessory belt, which is the one I'm replacing, how much grief it gives me.
You got the belt on. I was going to say, it's looking mighty serious. You got the car jacked up and everything.
Well, it was easier from the bottom. The video said that it might be easier from the bottom, and it was much easier from the bottom.
Wow, way cool.
And so I've got the belt on now. I've got I got the top bolt, the tension bolt tight, and the belt is tight, and I got to tighten up the bottom bolt.
Wow.
It actually holds the alternator to the engine.
Way cool.
So hopefully I'll be done here in just a couple minutes.
Don says he doesn't like working on cars, but he does like saving money.
Yeah.
Well, I guess working on cars would be okay if you didn't have to crawl on the ground to work on them, right?
Right.
If you had your own lift in the garage.
Yeah, it's probably a lot easier if you have a nice lift. Yeah, I think it's much easier if you have a nice lift. Well, finished it up. Took me 2.5 hours from the time I decided to do it to go up to get the belt, come back home,
pull out the tools,
pull out the tool, jack up the car. Anyway, so it went well. It was much easier from the bottom. I wish I would have just started off by jacking the car up. And so that was the key. I decided not to put the power steering belt on there. It looked brand new. I realized you can't really tell by look, but it wasn't even cracked yet. It only goes from the crankshaft to the power steering. It doesn't drive anything other. There's no idler or anything, so it's a pretty simplistic belt. Even if it was to break, I just have no power steering. The belt that I replaced is one that drives the alternator and the air conditioner, and I can't drive without air conditioning.